Yo, what's going on YouTube, and welcome back to another Destiny video. And in this video, I thought I'd distill yesterday's information overload into an even shorter top 5 video. So, here are your top 5 reasons based on yesterday's livestream to be excited for the House of Wolves. Coming in at number 5, reforging legendary weapons. That's right, you heard me correctly. In the House of Wolves, any new DLC 2 legendary weapon you purchase, in other words House of Wolves legendaries, can be reforged or re-rolled at the now actually useful gunsmith. You simply take your newly acquired House of Wolves weapon with undesirable perks over to him, and provided you have the materials and the cash, you re-roll it. Of course, in true RNG fashion, the outcome is unknown, but the option is there for you to try. Then coming in at number 4, material exchange. The speaker now has another use. He can help you manage all of those crazy currencies Destiny has to offer. In a similar way to Arekkz, you can now swap Ascendant shards and Ascendant energies for one another, as well as exchange Ascendant shards for other resources like Motes of Light, Glimmer, etc. This will be extremely useful going into the House of Wolves for anyone that has stockpiled ridiculous amounts of these materials. Then coming in at number 3, new gear and shaders. I opted to merge this into one simply because the next 2 slots are reserved for some pretty epic stuff. So quite simply, all vendors will now have new gear and weapons. That includes faction guys as well as the Crucible and Vanguard vendors. And on top of that, there's a load of new shaders to check out. And if you know me by now, then you know I go crazy for shaders, so I can't wait to get my hands on these. Then coming in at number 2, new activities, namely Prison of Elders and Trials of Osiris. Now we have yet to see these in action, so it may seem a bit odd me putting these so highly, but from what we heard in the first livestream, they sound pretty epic. Trials of Osiris will run every single weekend and will give you a chance to earn some sweet endgame gear, but boy does it sound difficult. And the Prison of Elders will provide us with weekly, constantly changing challenges that too will yield endgame gear among other things. And this really does sound like a great way to mix up Destiny's endgame that was, to be brutally honest, beginning to burn me out a little. And then coming in at number 1, gear and weapon upgrades. That's right, the upgraded Fatebringer was not a myth. It does exist. You can now bring your Fatebringer up to the new attack stat cap of 365. And you can then also bring the old Vault gear or Crota gear up to the next light level cap of 34. Plus, while I didn't actually see this in action, during the livestream, if you look carefully at any of the legendary pieces purchased from the vendors, they too have an upgrade node. That would also indicate that for the first time ever, vendor gear also has a potential to become viable endgame. This is amazing for Destiny's future. Endgame variety is coming and it looks awesome. Finally, we might be able to party up with other max level players and not have them all look the same. And that, my friends, was my top 5 reasons that we currently know of to be hyped for the House of Wolves. Let me know in the comments down below what your top 5 are, and thank you very much for watching. Take it easy, catch you next time, peace out.